This is the Jaffel Report.
Politics can put a 50-year friendship through more tests than a World Series playoff, especially when your buddy reveres opposite political icons.
Hey, it's your West Coast Canadian boomer with an observation on how a boomer navigates a friendship with someone who might be a poster child for cognitive dissonance. This Jaffel Report brought to you by 420guidedmeditation.ca. That's the number 420guidedmeditation.ca. So let's talk friendship tension in the age of ad wars and tariff tantrums. If you've got a lifelong pal,
Let's call him Carl,
who sees both Reagan and Trump as rock stars,
despite their wildly clashing views,
you're right at the crossroads of personal history and modern absurdity.
just last week,
Canadian Premier Doug Ford of Ontario spent 75 million Canadian dollars buying ad time on U.S. television during the World Series. The ad dusted off a Reagan clip from the 1980s politely denouncing tariffs, aired it coast to coast, and set off Trump in his rebuttal of
fake news
like a hornet in a Tim Hortons mug, as reported by Politico. Suddenly, U.S.-Canada trade talks went sideways, and the internet decided we all needed to pick sides.
all this.
Because of an edited radio chat from 40 years ago.
Carl's reaction?
Picture someone quoting Reagan's open market gospel while applauding Trump's tariff playbook. My boomer brain wants to shout,
Make up your mind.
but every time I try, he pivots to a conspiracy, an algorithm, or the next oldies playlist.
And honestly,
This cognitive dissonance, the mental gymnastics of holding opposite beliefs about trade, taxes, or even the right way to layer nachos, defines the moment. As explained in Help Guide, the best move is to notice the contradiction and keep your cool.
because confrontation,
Only ups the stress. Friendship between boomers is supposed to be a steady canoe ride, not a ping-pong match of political mood swings. But in 2025, tension flares up.
best case scenario,
I resist the urge to fact-check every statement.
and instead,
Listen for hope in Carl's stories. We swap road trip memories, laugh about the epic ad gaffe,
and agree to park politics at the curb.
like the Hub says, cross-generational bonds might be the only thing that heals Canada's divides.
Worst case scenario,
The friendship sinks into a cold war of social media likes, with every holiday gathering becoming a passive-aggressive quote-off. Maybe we stop calling altogether, stuck in our respective algorithmic echo chambers.
there's no easy fix.
But as experts on cognitive dissonance recommend, patience and non-judgmental support may help.
Even if progress comes a few innings at a time.
It takes practice to celebrate small patches of agreement and create a safe space where neither side feels attacked. Boomers aren't immune to these strains.
Mostly,
We just remember a time when debate meant two friends and one picture of O'Keefe. Nowadays, the picture has been replaced by news alerts and algorithmic nudges,
yet 50 years of history means something,
especially if both parties are willing to ignore the static.
long enough to hear the music.
Who am I, you ask? Just another friendly observer. Call me Jaffo.
The Jaffel Report.ca.
The Jaffel Report is downloadable from wherever you get your podcasts from. That's the JaffelReport.ca.
Life can be overwhelming, and sometimes we all need a moment to recharge. I initially discovered guided meditation back in my 40s, but neglected it until my heart attack in my 60s. Eventually, I started recording my own guided meditations, and now I'd like to share them with the public. Whether you prefer a simple, soothing voice or a rich experience by adding music with ambient sounds, I've got you covered. The meditation sessions start at $4.20 each. The first 3 are free. Visit 420guidedmeditation.ca. That's the number 420guidedmeditation.ca. And start your journey to inner calm. Your path to peace is just a click away. This Canuck Boomer thanks you for your time, and we'll catch up with you again soon.